Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Autumn is definitely in the air and I thought it would be so fun to combine all my fall 2023 decorating videos into one long marathon video. I really hope you enjoy it and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here and I'm so excited to be decorating for fall 2023. I'm going to start off by decorating my kitchen and I did get some new decor pieces that I want to share with you all. So let's get into the mini haul before we start decorating. I was shopping at Walmart the other day and I thought I would browse the lamps and I found this little gold one. I think it's so cute. It was $19.99. And then I also found this little amber pumpkin dish. This was from the Dublin Mercantile. It was $19.99. I think it's so adorable. I was thinking I could put little coffee pods in there or sugar. And then my absolute favorite find this year so far has been this big pumpkin candle. It smells amazing and I think it's going to look gorgeous in the kitchen. I thought I would share this little clip from the Dublin Mercantile of these amber pumpkins displayed on the tablescape. I love it. And then I also love this little vignette with the pumpkin candles. Everything just says fall to me. It's so cozy and warm and I love using muted colors like this in my own decor. And these candles were typically $84.99, but because I'm a member, I got them for $40. This little lantern was $3.95. I love the gold accent and for sentimentality purposes I had to get it. My mom had one of these growing up. It just brought back a lot of memories. I did get some pumpkin spice coffee pods from Winners, which is like a TJ Maxx Home Goods. I also got these natural wood brushes. I love adding one of these to the sink and I think it was $5 for two. And then I also got this hand soap. It was $4.99 or $5.99 I believe, and they had so many fall scents and I love the bottle design. I thought they were just so cute. They also had the little mini sets with the risers and a pumpkin with the gold. I just think they're so adorable and would look perfect by a sink. I got this little candle holder from Jillian's. It was $9.99 and I just love that soft mustard color almost. And I picked up these candles from the Dublin Mercantile also. I love this orange color. It's very muted, so I thought those might look cute together. This little picture was when I was vacationing in Kincardine. It was at a little boutique. I just love the color and the shape of the handle. And then I was kind of browsing for a new cookbook for the kitchen and I found this one for $24.99 at Winners. They always have a really big selection of cookbooks and I find it's a lot cheaper than going to an actual bookstore or ordering online. I did have to visit Bath & Body Works. They had all their 3-wick candles on for $13.95. I got the cinnamon spice vanilla. It smells amazing, especially if you love vanilla. And I did pick up these little tea towels from Winners. They were $9.99 and I just love the soft colors. Recently I was shopping at Michael's and came across this candle with a really pretty wood base. I thought it would look gorgeous with the flameless flickering candle. And then I found this gold spoon, perfect for my coffee station for fall. And these little ramekins just are so adorable. They're from Michael's. They were buy one, get one free. I fell in love with the scalloped edging, the color. They're just perfect. And then these chargers were $4.99 or buy one, get one free. And the soft, warm brown just spoke to me. I think it'll look gorgeous with the decor I have. And I did pick up this pumpkin spice container. It was so rustic looking and just so sweet for a kitchen. They typically do have these every year. They just switch up the design. So they had pumpkin spice, pumpkin chai, and apple spice. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I always love getting a new mug for every holiday. It just kind of makes it feel more special when you're drinking from a pretty mug. I did get the orange color. They also had a more neutral white color. I thought both were gorgeous, but I'm really loving those burnt orange colors. And then this sign was from Dollar Tree. Can you believe it? I thought it looked so high end. I got the hot apple cider recipe. I think they had a pumpkin spice also. And then these little adorable, almost knit-like pumpkins were $1.50 each. I love these muted colors. I feel like Dollar Tree is really stepping up their game. And then they also had velvet pumpkins. They had them in dark green, blue, and burnt orange. And then they typically have these speckled ones. I love them, and I cannot believe they were only $1.50. They look like such high quality. So that's a little overview of all the pieces that I did buy that I thought would work well in the kitchen. We are going to move on to decorating the kitchen now. I'll give a little overview of what the space looks like if you are new to my channel. We've lived here 7 years now, and we did pick out the countertops as well as the cabinets. I wanted lighter colors, but my husband loved the dark color, and I really am glad we went with that because it makes everything feel cozy. So let's get started. I'm going to start on the kitchen island, and I'm going to place this wicker basket. I've had this for a few years now. I love the braided detail, the big handles. I feel like it adds so much warmth and coziness to a space, and it fits a kitchen island perfectly. To that, I'm adding this eucalyptus garland, and I just kind of want it to feel really naturalistic and organic, so I kind of have it coming out the sides. And then I'm going to go in with one of my little wood risers. I love this one, just the natural legs and the white color, and these are just great for adding different heights to trays. And then to make it feel a little bit more cozy and add a little bit of texture, I'm going to go in with this adorable little wreath. I thought this little spot would be the perfect place for my pumpkin candle. It's called buttered maple syrup, and it smells so amazing. You guys will have to let me know in the comments what your favorite fall scent is. I love anything that smells like baking. I just feel like it makes the house feel so cozy and warm and inviting and reminds me of childhood. Next, I'm going to add these really chippy candle holders. I love these because you can place a chunky candle or a slender candle on them, and I just feel like they really warm up the space just with the chippiness and the distressing on them. And I'm going to add these really pretty burnt orange candles. I feel like the orange looks really pretty against the soft cream. I use a lot of tea towels on my displays. I feel like they add a nice textural element and they just add so much warmth. I had this really fuzzy pumpkin. I thought it would be cute just to kind of prop it in this display. I wanted it to be full of pumpkins and greenery, and then I'm going to go in with a few of these Dollar Tree pumpkins just to add a little bit more color. I think this little tray turned out so cute. I love the warmth and the cozy vibe it adds, and I love having a candle going in the colder months. I don't know, something about it is just so comforting to me. I used these placemats last year in my decor, but I think I used them in the dining room, so I thought I would switch it up and use them on the kitchen island. I just love this burnt orange, probably my favorite color for fall, and I wanted to layer these kind of rattan looking placemats on top. I feel like it adds so much warmth by layering, and then I'm going to go in with my chargers that I got this year from Michaels. I feel like I learned a lot of my layering techniques from Liz. Her channel is Traditions by the Seasons. I love her so much. Her decor, her personality, her sense of style, everything about her is amazing. I would love if you would go check out her channel, tell her that Rebecca sent you over, and I know you will love her so much. But this is how this little tablescape turned out. I love using the teal when I'm using more earthy tones. I feel like it just makes the colors pop even more. And these little leaf plates I've had for quite a few years. I got them from HomeSense, and I just added those little ramekins from Michaels. And then I'm going to go in with these amber wine glasses. I think they're so stunning, and amber just adds so much warmth to a space for the fall season. The finishing touch is going in with these speckled cream pumpkins from Dollar Tree. The contrast of the cream against the burnt orange is just so perfect in my opinion, and they really bring that fall touch in. And I love the stem on these pumpkins. It almost has a bronze look to it. I think the island turned out really cute. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you guys think, but I think it's so warm and cozy. And then I'm going to go in with my hand soap and this cute little wooden brush right by the sink. So while I was decorating, Holstein wanted to stop for a little play break, so of course I'm never going to say no. This is his little teddy. He's had him since he was a baby, and I call him Chester. Holstein loves to play with him. I think it's so cute. He's definitely a very playful dog. He loves to eat and play and be outside. So I just thought this was such a cute clip, and I knew you guys would enjoy it. This pumpkin patch sign that says Hayrides Caramel Apples and Cider is my ultimate favorite sign that I've ever gotten. It was from Michaels. I've had it for a few years, probably actually 4 or 5 years, and I love it. Everything about it is perfect to me. And then to add a little bit more warmth to our cabinets, I'm going to go in with these little eucalyptus wreaths. I thought I would attempt to make some bows for these wreaths, and I am by no means a bow maker. My bow making skills are weak at best, but I had this ribbon from last year. I'm not sure if Michaels has it again this year, but I love just a combination of the burnt orange and the white. And typically I always dovetail when I'm making bows. I feel like it makes it look a little bit more finished. So I did that to both of the bows, and then kind of to add another little aspect, Liz taught me also kind of just to scrunch them like this. It adds a little bit more of a fancy feel to them, and I love the look of them. So I'm going to add these to my little mini wreaths just to bring a little bit more fall to them. I ended up just kind of tucking this ribbon into the eucalyptus leaves, and it's been holding pretty well, but I love the addition of the ribbon. I feel like it just kind of jazzes up these wreaths and makes them feel a little bit more fancy. Moving over to the stove, I love to create a little display on here. I have this wooden riser, and I'm going to add this kind of sage green tea towel to it. Don't worry, when I cook, I completely take this off the stove, so it's not a fire hazard. And then I'm going to go in with this pumpkin pie pumpkin. This was from Michaels a few years ago, and it has a little pie recipe. I think it's so adorable. And I'm going to add my cinnamon spiced vanilla candle here. I'm not going to light it because I have my other one going, but I'll kind of rotate between the two. And then to bring a little bit of texture, I'm going to add in this fall berry pick. I feel like a girl can never have too many tea towels. These ones are my absolute favorite. They're longer and thicker than most tea towels. I got them at HomeSense, I believe. I probably had them for 3 or 4 years, and they still look new. But I love them so much, and I feel like they really dress up the stove. Moving over beside the stove, I typically always have these gorgeous containers. They're very special to me. They were from my mom for our wedding. We were registered at the Bay, so she did end up getting those for us, and they're just so beautiful and special. I did end up putting this little tray kind of to hide the light switches, and then I'm going to go in with a charger just to add more warmth. And I also have one of my little placemats. I feel like you can use placemats kind of like trays. They kind of anchor your decor, and I love the burnt orange of this one. And then just to bring in a little bit more of a whimsy feel, I'm going in with this light teal garland. I wanted to bring a little bit more of a fall feel to the canister, so I just took some picks from Michael's and kind of bent the stem and just wrapped them around the canisters, and I feel like it completely transformed them and just made them feel more seasonal. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I love ambient lighting. It's just so cozy, especially in the evenings. And I had this flameless flickering candle. It does mimic a candle because it does flicker. I love that so much. And I felt like this little area needed a little bit more of a softer color. So I did end up going in with this wheat stack, and I think it's the perfect touch. So when I was decorating, Holstein came to me and kind of stood by the little cabinet where all of his treats are kept, so I knew that he wanted a snack. Usually he does multiple times a day, but I don't give it to him every time. I am trying to get him to lose a few pounds per the vet, so we're going for more walks, and I'm trying to give him healthier kind of snacks like veggies, cucumbers and carrots he does like, so, and romaine lettuce, but I do give him these sticks once in a while, so he really enjoyed that. So moving to the other side of the stove, I kind of wanted to create a similar feel. So again, I'm going to place one of my placemats. I love a very symmetrical look when I'm decorating. And then I'm going to go in with this hot apple cider recipe from Dollar Tree. I still can't believe that's a Dollar Tree piece. I think it's so stunning, and it looks like something that Michael's would have, or Winners or HomeSense. And then I'm going to fill my little pumpkin canister with these pumpkin spice pods. That coffee container in the background, I do have these little pods in as well, but I just think they add such a cute little feel. I could have added sugar or kind of a little sweet treat, but I thought I would just keep it simple with the pumpkin pods. I found these flameless flickering candles on Amazon. I wouldn't recommend this exact brand that I bought because they do kind of look broken in some parts if you look close, but I do love the glow they give off. And then I thought I would make my first pumpkin spice coffee of the season. If you turn up your air conditioning enough in August, it can feel like fall. So that's my little tip and trick. So I did have the air conditioning blasting because it's been quite warm here, and then it does feel like fall, so I did decide to make a hot coffee, and it just makes you feel more in the fall mood, I feel like, when you have a seasonal beverage. I did want to add some cinnamon to the top. It looks so festive and it adds a really nice flavor to the coffee, and this is definitely my treat for tonight. I use these placemats in my summer decor, but I did buy them thinking they would work with my fall decor also. I have this really pretty plate holder. I got it off Marketplace, I think, for a few dollars, and I'm going to add my Magnolia Table cookbook, and I love that green. I think it's so perfect for fall, and I'm going to go in with my pumpkin spice container. I'll probably add some candies to that, get some caramels or something really festive, but I did want to keep it quite simple in this corner, so I just added that little orange pumpkin. I really wanted to disguise this light switch on my wall. It's a pet peeve in my own home. Like, I just don't like when they show, so I always kind of try to disguise them. And I didn't have a cutting board big enough or the right color, so I ended up using a tray. It's always nice when you can reimagine different pieces in new ways, and it cuts back on having to buy as much decor. And then I'm gonna add this gorgeous candle here. I just love the wood tones, and I love mixing the dark woods with the softer wood tones. So I thought I might use this lamp in the kitchen, but I need a different light bulb for it. This was more of a cool white. I like to use warm whites. I had a lamp in my kitchen probably for 4 years when I first moved into my home, and then I switched it up and took it out and put it in my laundry room. So I don't know, I thought I would try this, but I might end up moving it out if I can't find kind of the right bulb. But I am going to go in with this eucalyptus garland, and then I'm just tucking in some pumpkins from Dollar Tree as well as some picks from Michael's. I have had people comment in the past, how do you do food prep and do you have enough counter space with all that decor? But I do. We can always move stuff out of the way if we need to, but I love the look of more decor. It just feels like home to me, probably because I grew up with my mom having a lot of decor around and knickknacks, and it was always just a comfort to me. So I think that's why I gravitate toward more decor. It has a lot to do with my childhood, and I feel like you should do whatever you love in your own home. It is your own personal space. So I just love the look of more, and it just brings me a lot of happiness. I did decide to add my little 2-tier tray. I did layer in some hay or straw. I'm not sure technically what it is. And I did add these cute little salt and pepper shakers that are shaped like pumpkins. I love that. And I'm just going to layer in a few of my little pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I felt like I needed a little bit more light. I think it's because I didn't have the lamp going. So I thought I would add my twinkle lights. It's kind of hard to pick them up now, but I'm going to show some shots of everything when I turn all the lights off in the evening. But I love adding twinkle lights. You can find these at Michael's, and they come with timers and remotes. They're just so perfect, and I love when I come home in the evenings and it starts to get dark earlier, just to have my candles and twinkle lights on, just to bring more of that warm, cozy feel. I'm going to add those new tea towels kind of to my freezer area here. I love to drape towels on here just to kind of break up the coldness of the stainless steel. And I just love the design of these. They're very simplistic and neutral. I've really been enjoying adding decor to the top of my fridge just kind of because it is a lost space up there, so I thought why not fill it with something cute. I had this basket and I decided to add some pillows to it because I did need a little bit of height and I wasn't using these pillows anyway. And to the top of that, I'm going to add this scarf. I typically buy scarves to use as blankets, not only because they're a lot cheaper, but because they're easier to store than a big blanket. And then I'm going to take some pumpkins and kind of just prop them in here. I have this really soft pumpkin as well as this more muted orange one. And I'm going to add a few picks from Michael's also. I think this is so adorable up here, and it fills in some of that lost space. We don't really use the cupboards back there just because they are so high. So I thought this was such a cute option to add some seasonal decor to the top of the fridge and just kind of fill that space. I absolutely love how the kitchen turned out. This might be my favorite fall kitchen I've ever created. Just all the colors, the cozy lights. To me, it says fall, and I just kind of want to stay in this room because I haven't really started doing much of the rest of the house. I plan to do that this week. But the cozy glow of the candles and the colors, it's just so beautiful. I am going to show some shots when I have all the lights off just so you can see the full kind of feel once all the lights are off. I am so ready for all things fall and of Green Gables. My favorite quote is, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers," and I feel the same way. One of my favorite movies. I'm excited for pumpkin patches and bonfires, time spent with family, just everything that is so special about the fall season, including Thanksgiving. So just a lot to be thankful and grateful for, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. You all bring me so much joy, and I would love it if you are new to my channel, if you would subscribe. But if you are a returning subscriber, I am just so grateful for you. And if you did enter last week's giveaway, or I guess it was 2 weeks ago now, I will be announcing the winner tomorrow morning. I will pin it to the top of the video, so stay tuned for that. I'm so glad that you guys entered, and I'm so excited to gift one of you a $50 gift card. I did want to share these clips of when all the lights are off, and just so you can see how cozy everything feels. And the whole house smells amazing. It smells like buttered maple syrup, and I'm just in the fall feels with the fall drink and the scents and the decor. So Holstein's really sleepy from decorating with me, so we're gonna say goodbye for now. We're so grateful again for each and every one of you, and until the next video, friends, take care. God bless. Hi beautiful friends, welcome back to another fall decorating video. I am so happy you're here today. In last week's video, we decorated my kitchen. In case you did miss that, I will link it in my description box, but I think everything turned out so beautiful. We're going to be decorating the dining room today, so I thought I would start off by lighting a fall candle just to make everything smell amazing. And a little update, I did purchase this lamp for the kitchen, and I didn't have a warm light bulb. I did go out and purchase one, and I love how this area looks now with this ambient lighting. I did want to take a quick minute to talk about a company that I have collaborated with in the past, and I am again, and that's Ana Luisa. I absolutely love this company. Their jewelry really elevates your everyday look, and they offer long-lasting tarnish-resistant jewelry. They sent me this gorgeous bracelet that I absolutely love. It's so dainty and feminine. I love the adjustable clasps, so this would work for any wrist size. I have mine on the smallest setting, but as you can see, there's two more clasps, so this would work really for any size wrist. I love that Ana Luisa is also so affordable. A lot of the pieces start at $39, and they do offer free and fast US shipping and then really affordable worldwide shipping. So I think that's great. I did fall in love with these earrings when I seen them on the website, and I love the gold color for fall especially. I think it's so beautiful. These are so lightweight, and I know they'll just be a great everyday look, or I could dress these up for an evening out. To give you guys a little idea, I did get this bracelet probably 2 or 3 months ago. I've been wearing it every day. It's an Aura bracelet. I love the chunkiness of this one, and it looks as good as new. All their pieces are backed by a 2-year warranty. I also got these little huggy earrings. I wear these every day. They're still in perfect condition. And Ana Luisa was kind enough to send me a discount code for you guys, which is Rebekah20, and that will get you 20% off your order. So let's get into the decorating now and make the house feel like fall. We're going to start off by making a fall simmer pot, and a simmer pot is exactly what it sounds like. Basically a pot filled with delicious things that you just keep on the stove and let it simmer. I added 2 cups of water to this pot, and then I'm going to stir in half a cup of pumpkin puree. This is a pumpkin spice recipe, and it made the house smell like baking. It was so nice when I was decorating just to have this on the stove. And this is a great option for people that are sensitive to candle smells or just want something a little bit more natural. Once I have the water and the pumpkin puree whisked together, I'm going to add in some cinnamon sticks and then about a tablespoon of some cloves. This recipe also calls for a tablespoon of vanilla extract, which I love the smell of, and then about a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. And what I love about simmer pots is you don't have to be precise. You can just kind of eyeball things. And then the last ingredient was half an apple, but I ended up just adding a whole one. Let me know in the comments if you've ever made a simmer pot and what recipe you used. I love finding new simmer pot recipes, but I just have this on the stove going, and it just adds such a warm feel and smell to the home. I really wanted to connect the kitchen to the dining room by using a lot of similar colors that we used in the kitchen. Because everything is so open concept, I just want everything to flow together really well. I have this beautiful arch from HomeSense, and these candle sconces were from a shop called Jillian's. Of course, I had to have my little helper with me. This is Holstein, and he's 5 years old, and he loves to supervise when I decorate. I've had this wreath for a few years now. What drew me to it was just the wispiness of it. It feels a little bit more natural. The burnt orange color is so stunning, and I'm just going to tie this on with a simple piece of twine. To dress up my buffet a bit, I'm going to go in with this cake stand. I love the scalloped edges of it. And to kind of break up the stark white color, I'm going to go in with this little wreath from the Dublin Mercantile. You guys know I love to shop there. I actually realized they have a website, so I'll see if I can link this. And then I have this pie plate. I purchased this last year from Winners, and it's kind of like a TJ Maxx. It had scalloped edging also. I love that teal blue color, and I thought it would look so perfect on this little plate stand. I'm going to add the glass dome. I wasn't quite sure if it would fit because it is so large, but I think it really elevates the look. And then I'm going to go in with some ribbon. I did use this ribbon in the kitchen. I feel like if you're trying to create a cohesive look from room to room, to either stick with the same color palette, the same kind of ribbons, I feel like that really does help create that cohesive, high-end, classy feel in a space. To dress up my ribbons, I always love to go in and kind of do this crinkle effect to it. I feel like it just adds a little bit more texture, and it just makes it feel a little bit more dressier. So I always do this with my ribbons. I'm going to go in now with the sign from Jillian's. It's very simplistic and pretty. It just says Hello Fall with that burnt orange and some gray touches. I used to use a lot more signs, but I feel like they can kind of clutter up a space, so I'm trying to kind of minimize all the signs that I use. I did have this little wooden riser, and I found this amber bottle at the thrift store for $2. I could not believe that. I love the shape of it. It's so unique and pretty, and when I seen these at the stores, they were going for around $20, so I was so happy I found that. And now that I kind of have my staple pieces on the buffet, I'm going to go in and kind of add my garlands and finish off the look. I got this really pretty greenery a couple years ago, and I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up that well, but it does have some hints of orange and brown in it. It was in the fall decor when I bought it, and I love that it still has that pop of greenery, but then it also has a bit of a fall feel to it. And I feel like with picks, it definitely takes some time to place things. It's not like your typical garland. I'm trying to utilize it like a garland, but it definitely takes some time to figure out placement. And I feel like with decor, it doesn't always work out right away. We kind of have to play with it. So after I did spend some time doing that, this is how it looked. And I wanted to go in now and add some twinkle lights just to bring in a little bit more warmth. Let me know in the comments if you guys like to use twinkle lights in your decor. I feel like they really do add such a warm, cozy feel to the home. And these ones are my favorite. I got these from Michael's, I believe, or Costco, but they're just so great to have on hand to add to your vignettes. Another staple in my fall decor are candles. I love battery operated ones. They're so beautiful and you never have to worry about a fire starting. I did find these really pretty florals at Michael's this year. I love the color of them. It's a very muted cream, and almost the center are burgundy with some brown. I just think they're so gorgeous, and I'm going to add these to the ends of the buffet. I feel like it just kind of fills in the space, and it just adds a little touch and a pop of whimsy, and it breaks up the green. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of the buffet. I feel like it's really homey, and when I come into this room now, it just feels really fall-like and just makes me feel so happy Fall is my favorite season, but moving over to my blanket ladder, I did want to add a cozy festive blanket. This is a House and Home one. I did get it on sale for $20, but I love just the muted colors of it, the simple pattern, and I feel like it really warmed up this little corner. We're going to move on to the table setting now. A lot of you have asked in previous videos where my dining room table was from. It was actually from Facebook Marketplace. I think it's about 10 years old and we paid maybe $200 or $250, but I love it. It does show handprints a lot, so if you have kids, it might not be the best, but for us, it definitely works. When I was out shopping at HomeSense, I found these gorgeous table runners. They were $16.99 each. I love just the simple stitching on the side as well as the burnt orange color. And I thought it would be kind of fun and unique to try placing my runners vertically instead of horizontally. And I really wanted to do a double layered look. So I ended up just placing both of these in the center of the table. And then I'm going to add in this massive dough bowl. I got this probably before summer and I just fell in love with it. I knew I could use it in so many areas in our home. So I am so excited to decorate this. I love just the twine rope detail of the handles. I just think it's so stunning. If you know me, you know I typically don't like gold, but I do like this more brassy gold look. These were $7.99 each, and the candles I got from the Dublin Mercantile, I did use these candles in the kitchen also, so kind of keeping that cohesive look into the dining room. And I thought it would look gorgeous if I just started by placing these in the dough bowl, and I'm just going to build my design around these. It just adds a little bit of height and a warm touch. And of course, I have to go in with some more of my battery operated lights. I've really been dreaming of fall and just all the designs that I'm going to do. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I start thinking about fall months before fall because it is my favorite season and I want to savor every minute of it. So I was just imagining this dough bowl filled with lots of pumpkins and warm lighting. I thought to create the base, I would add in a little bit more of this greenery that I did use on the buffet also, just to keep that kind of consistency throughout this room. But I knew I wanted to fill this with pumpkins, and this is one of my favorite ones. I got it from Michael's last year. It's battery operated. I did fill it with some raffia, and this is kind of going to be the centerpiece to the dough bowl. I definitely feel like I could have left this dough bowl as is and it would be perfect for fall, but I did want to add a few more touches. I had this wooden chunky garland. I got this when I was on vacation this summer in Kincardine. It was at a local boutique store. I thought it was so stunning. I wanted to layer that in. And then I had some picks. These are from Michael's. I've had these for a few years, but I think they have them again this year. And I'm going to add one to each end of the dough bowl. These burnt orange pumpkins are from Dollar Tree this year, so they were $1.50 each, and they look so gorgeous. They definitely do not look like Dollar Tree quality. I'm so impressed with the pumpkins, and when I was shopping there, Dollar Tree had these kind of rattan looking pumpkins, and they were all on sticks. They had them in white, kind of this tan color, and this darker rattan. So all I did was go in and just take the stick part off. I knew that I didn't need that for this arrangement, but I thought these would add so much texture to my dough bowl, and I love kind of the boho feel that they give. I love shopping at Dollar Tree. I always used to shop at Dollarama, but I feel like Dollar Tree is way better in terms of quality. This year, the pumpkin selection has been amazing. These pumpkins that I'm showing also, these are from Dollar Tree, and I love just kind of that sweater material fabric that they have on them. I feel like they look so high end, and just the mix of Dollar Tree pumpkins on here. I don't think you would ever know that these are from Dollar Tree because they do look so high end. I felt like this needed a little pop of some softer greenery, so I had a few eucalyptus stems on hand, and I love that eucalyptus green color with the burnt orange. To me, they go so well together, so I just popped in a few sprigs of this, and I feel like it really elevated the look and just completed it. When I'm decorating, I love to listen to music or I'll have a movie on sometimes, depending on the season. That's kind of the movie that I'll have on. So I've just been listening to some fall music, and sometimes when I'm decorating, I'll put Anna Green Gables on or something that makes me feel like it's a seasonal movie. So just have fun when you're decorating. It just makes it a lot more enjoyable. I have this charger from Dollar Tree. I love this kind of coppery bronze color. It's perfect for fall. It looks so high end to me. And then I had these kind of teal plates, which I thought paired so well with my color scheme. And I'm going to keep the table setting super simple because I want the star of the show to be this gorgeous dough bowl. I did want to kind of point out that the reason I use these teal plates is to tie in that pie plate that I have on the buffet, and that way I feel like all the colors flow. And Holstein got a hold of one of my little tiny pumpkins. He loves little pumpkins, he always has, so I kind of supervise him because I do need to kind of clip that little piece off the bottom of it, but he was just having so much fun batting this around, and I thought it was so adorable. I have this little table by the back patio door. It was my mom's. The shape of it is so unique, so I always add some kind of seasonal decor to this. It has some distressing and it feels very farmhouse French country to me. This metal pumpkin was a Facebook Marketplace find. It was only $5. I believe I got it last year or the year before, but it is a large piece and $5 seemed like such a good price. So I did end up buying that, and I'm going to add one of my little wreaths to the center of this. I love the wispy effect that it gives to the pumpkin, and then the final kind of look to cozy everything up is this flameless flickering candle. For me, it's so rewarding after you've kind of spent a while decorating a space or planning it out to see it all come together. I am going to show you some night shots of everything because I feel like that's when this room truly does shine. But I am so looking forward to fall activities. All this decorating has just gotten me so in the fall mood. I love going to pumpkin patches. Last year, my husband, my sister, and her husband, we all went to a corn maze. That was so much fun. So just lots to be thankful for, and I would love to hear what you guys are most looking forward to this fall or an activity you have in mind. As promised, here are the night shots of this room, and I feel like it looks truly beautiful in the evening, and that's because of all the ambience from the lamps, the candles, and the fairy lights. I'm gonna sit in here and enjoy the space and smell my simmer pot. Again, I want to thank Anna Louisa, and if you did want to purchase any jewelry, it's Rebekah20 for 20% off your order. Until the next video, friends, take care. God bless. Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here today. I thought I would start off today's video by lighting one of my favorite Bath & Body Works candles. I feel like it always makes the house smell so amazing and just like fall. And then I'm going to also make a warm coffee, and then we're going to start decorating the mantle. I'm so excited and I can't wait to show you how it turns out. You guys will have to let me know in the comments what your favorite fall drink is and snack. I love warm drinks in the fall, apple cider, hot chocolate, of course, you know, anything pumpkin flavored, but let me know what your favorites are. I'm so excited to decorate the mantle today. I feel like I always get so happy right before I'm going to do some more decorating, especially for fall. If you did miss my fall kitchen decorate with me, I did that about 2 weeks ago, I think. And then last week I posted my dining room decorate with me, and I'm just loving how these spaces turned out. Everything feels so festive, and I especially love in the evening when all the lights are off. You can see here that my kitchen, dining room, and living room is very open concept. So I really like the spaces to flow really well together. So I cannot wait to get the living room feeling cozy and really fall-like. You can see little Holstein relaxing by the fire in this clip. I thought it was so cute, and I'm just showing you an overview of all the pumpkins and decor I thought that I might use on the mantle. I've been collecting these pumpkins probably 5 to 10 years, so I have quite a few in my stash, but I really wanted to use a lot of those soft muted colors that I've been loving for fall. Some of my favorite fall pumpkins are these really soft, almost peachy ones. I got a lot of these from HomeSense. I also love this green color. It was $12.99. I've probably had these ones for a few years now. And then one of my favorite purchases last year were these wicker ones from Michaels. These orangey pumpkins with kind of the floral leaf design are from Michaels last year. And then all these little pumpkins of velvet, kind of the sweater ones, and then the plastic orange ones. These were all from Dollar Tree this year, and they were $1.50 each. This plush pillow pumpkin was probably my favorite purchase for the year. It was $29.99, and I just think it's so gorgeous. I cannot wait to use this. I've had this mirror on my mantle for probably almost 8 years now since we've moved in. I used to be really into the glam look, but I wanted something different. I did stop in at HomeSense because they always have such a large selection of mirrors, and I knew that I'd probably be able to find something. I was thinking something oval. I loved this mirror. It was square, and it was in more of that muted gold color. I also thought this one was gorgeous, just a round, simple matte black one, and it was pretty inexpensive, so I was definitely leaning toward that. This one caught my eye too, just because of the warm wood tones. It was just a little bit too high. And then I came across this gold mirror, and they also had one in black, and I was debating between the two, and then I did end up going with the black one. I just thought it would fit my style a little bit better, but I love that it's an arch, and then the bottom is easy to just prop up on the fireplace. You guys will have to let me know what you think of the new mirror. I definitely really like it. It just takes a little bit of time to adjust to something when you're used to it being a certain way for such a long time. But I'm going to go in now with one of these little suction hooks. I got this from Dollarama, I believe. They're really inexpensive, and this is just a great way to be able to add a wreath to your mirrors. I got this adorable hat from my dad. He ended up giving me some of his things that he wasn't using. I thought it would be perfect to add to this wreath. It's just kind of reminds me of Anne of Green Gables, which is one of my favorite movies to watch year-round, but especially in the fall time. I love trying new things on my mantle. It's just so fun to play around with decor, and because the mantle is so wide, I can do a lot on this area. So I decided to use one of my scarves. This is just a simple black and white one, but I think it would be perfect for fall or even Christmas because of the design on it, and I just wanted to kind of drape over the mantle. If you are duplicating this at home, everything can look kind of messy. You're going to add a lot of decor to the top of this, so it's just kind of like a base layer to get us started. Next, I'm going to go in with this apple barrel basket. I think that's what it is. I love the simplicity of this and just that soft wood tone, and we're just going to prop it on its side. This cute little riser I've had for quite a while from HomeSense. I love the wood beads on it, and whenever I need to add some height, I just pull it out, and to the top of that, I'm going to add one of my favorite lanterns. If you're ever looking for really inexpensive risers, I suggest Michael's. They typically have these little metal ones, and whenever I'm layering candles in a lantern, I love them to be at varying heights, so I always just add one of those little risers in. In the fall and winter months when I am decorating, I love to add a lot of ambient lighting because in the evenings I always dim our light, so I try to add a lot of candles. I got these gorgeous candlesticks this year from HomeSense. The soft gold as well as the shape of these candlesticks are just perfect for fall, and I'm going to add in some of these flameless flickering LED candles that I did purchase from Amazon. I feel like just by adding these two candlesticks and candles, it completely added so much warmth to the space. Moving over to the apple barrel basket, I wanted to disguise some of the dirt on the bottom. These have been well used. So I did place a little hay bale, and then I'm going to go in with some of my favorite pumpkins. This one was from Walmart, and then of course some of these soft peach ones just to bring in those really warm tones. These adorable little stems were from Michael's. I got them last year, but I believe they have them again this year. They have acorns and little pumpkins on them. I think they're so beautiful. And I wanted to fill in a little bit of space in this barrel, so these stems were the perfect fit. When I was kind of thinking up what I wanted to do on the mantle, my vision was having this basket and then pumpkins kind of spilling out everywhere on the mantle. So when I'm placing my bigger pumpkins on here, I'm trying to kind of put them at all different angles. I wanted to feel really natural, but I wanted to use lots of different textures and colors and just really add a lot of warmth to the mantle. You guys will have to let me know how many pumpkins you count that I've used in this video. I don't even know how many I used, but I really wanted everything to look really full and layered, and I love using lots of different shapes and textures, and I feel like that's really what makes it feel cozy. I have some of these orange pumpkins. I love the addition of this brighter orange with all the muted colors that I'm using. If you haven't been to Dollar Tree yet and you live near one, you should go because they have the cutest little fuzzy sweater pumpkins that I'm using now. They're definitely my favorites this year. And I decided to go in and just make it feel a little bit more messy. So I did flip some of the pumpkins on their side. And I feel like it just makes it feel a little bit more natural and not like I placed them there. To tie in the eucalyptus wreath that I added to the mirror, I have this garland. It definitely adds a more realistic feel because it almost looks like the pumpkins are coming off the vine. Mirrors are so great to use because you get so much reflection from the lights. So the glow of the candles and the twinkle lights, it just really brightens up the space. And my favorite, like I've mentioned before, is in the evenings when you shut all the lights off and you just have the ambience from all your lights. So you'll have to stay till the end to see how that looks. The final touch on the mantle is adding my candlesticks and my big chunky pumpkin in this sweater material. I love it. I just propped it up against the mantle and the whole look really came together. I think it's so perfect for fall and I'm just so excited to spend cozy nights sitting by the fire. You guys will have to let me know if you started your fall decorating or if you're waiting a few more weeks. Of course, this wouldn't be a video of mine without showing sweet little Holstein. I wanted to share a few little clips of him eating his evening snack. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you all so much for coming by every week and spending some time with me and Holstein. We are so grateful for your support and I will never take it for granted. It truly means so much and just being able to chat with each and every one of you every week means the world to me and I get so excited when I'm posting a video knowing that I get to chat with you guys in the comments. So I do want to do another giveaway coming up. I did send out the $50 gift card to Margaret, who was our winner, and she did receive it. So I am super excited to do another giveaway, and it's just a small way I can show you guys how much I love you. So until the next video, friends, take care. God bless. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and another week of fall decorating. I'm so happy you're here today. If you missed last week's video, I did decorate my mantle. I love how it turned out. It just feels so cozy and it's especially beautiful in the evening once the lights are all out. But today we're going to decorate the bookshelves and the rest of the living room and I'm so excited. We sit in this room a lot in the evenings in the fall and winter and just read. So I just can't wait to make the rest of the room look beautiful and tie into the mantle. If you are new to my channel, I love to use traditional colors. I really feel like they say fall, but I definitely use a lot more muted tones. I did pick up some new pieces. I kind of wanted to refresh some of the space and I didn't have quite enough to fill the shelves with decor that I absolutely loved. So I'll just show you guys a quick overview of some of the things I did pick up, starting with these gorgeous leaves in this tiny little bud vase. I thought the color of these were stunning and very realistic. They were actually only $9.99 each, which I thought was such a good price because they are quite large and full, and I love the simplicity of them. I picked up these chargers probably about a month ago from Dollar Tree. They were $1.50 each. I love the color and the grommet detailing on them. I did use some of these in my dining room also. And then probably one of my favorite finds were these large pine cones in this gold color. They were $12.99 each, which I thought was a really good price considering they are quite large. And I ended up getting two, thinking I could place one on each bookshelf, and these would look gorgeous for Christmas also. I've had this wick trimmer probably for about a year now, and I was looking for the matching snuffer and I ended up finding it this summer. So I thought this would look really cute displayed by a candle. And then I always love picking up of some of these kind of wheat stalks. They have them at HomeSense a lot. I think they were $16.99 each, but I feel like they definitely add a fall touch. And I'm not sure how I feel about mushrooms for fall, but I ended up getting these at Dollar Tree for only $1.50. I love the terracotta base, and they're just really simplistic, and I thought for $1.50, why not? Next are these gorgeous little candle holders. They were $9.99 each, and I got these from Jillian's. I love using tall candlesticks when I'm decorating for fall and winter, and I found these ones and I absolutely love the color. I thought they would look gorgeous in this candlestick holder, and it's very realistic, the glow that these give off. I'm trying to kind of show it, but it's hard to see. You'll see once I use them in the space, but I think they're so stunning. I also got this gold and white acorn. I love that it has a base, so it's really easy to lay on a shelf. And then this gold frame with the arch was $7.99, and I feel like it ties into the new mirror I got. I was out thrifting and I found this amber jar for $3. It's such a great price for such a large amber vase. So I didn't pick up too much, but I do love all the pieces I got, and I feel like they'll really add a lot of coziness to the living room. Our living room does look really stark right now. I removed everything from the bookshelves because I wanted a fresh base. I cleaned everything really well, and I just want to make it feel more warm and inviting, and using a lot of those tones for fall, the warm colors and the burnt oranges, the rust colors. I feel like it's really going to warm up this space and break up a lot of the white from the bookshelves. I'm going to start by decorating the bookshelves. I have this adorable little crate. I love the detailing on this, and I just like to have something on the top bookshelf just to fill in a little bit of empty space there. To add a little pop of fall, I'm going to go in with this mini orange pumpkin. I think it's so adorable. And then I have this vase. I ended up getting it last year at HomeSense. It was reduced down to $5, so I could not pass it up. I thought it was just so gorgeous for fall. You guys will have to let me know if you like the mushroom trend. I'm not sure why it's so popular this year. At first I was like, definitely not, but then it kind of grew on me a little bit, especially because this one was so cheap. But I don't know, I just feel like they're everywhere. Let me know if you guys have noticed that too, and if you like them or it's not really your thing. I always love adding greenery into my displays, no matter what time of the year it is. I feel like it adds a little bit of a natural feel to the decor, and I think green is one of my more recent favorite colors. It's just so classic, and you can really pair anything with that color. If you're ever looking to fill a bookshelf or any area in your home that needs a lot of decor, I feel like chargers or plates are great for that. They're usually not expensive, and it can really fill in a space. So that's why I love to use them in my decorating, especially on my bookshelves. And to bring in that warm, cozy glow, I'm going to add this flameless flickering candle. And to finish off the last shelf, I did want to keep it simple, so I have this wicker pumpkin from Michael's. I have my little puppy Holstein here. He's 5 years old. He was supervising me while I decorated. He did fall asleep on the job, but I'll let it slide this time. Moving over to my second shelf, I did want to keep things pretty much the same. I don't know what it is, but I love symmetrical decor. I like things to kind of be the same if I have identical shelves. So everything pretty much will be like I did on the first shelf, maybe a few different things. But you guys will have to let me know if you're the same or if you like to switch things up. I don't know. Visually, to me, it's just more pleasing to my eye if they're identical. I can't believe September is just a few short weeks away. Here in Canada, school starts on September 4th or 5th, so the school year always kind of feels like the beginning of fall, and then we have our Thanksgiving very early in October, so I'm already thinking of hosting and food choices, and I would love for you guys to leave me a comment letting me know your favorite fall recipe. I'm looking for some more ideas. I did have a sweet subscriber send me a pumpkin cobbler recipe, so I want to try that this year. But just leave me your favorite recipe in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Blankets are a must for cozying up the space in fall. I love this gorgeous rust orange one. It just says home. It's a Rae Dunn one. And then my pillows, I just have some very basic neutral ones here. I love mixing patterns, but they're all in very neutral tones, so I do think they work well together. And instead of changing up all my pillows, I'm just going to go in and add some fall ones just to bring a little bit more warmth and color. I love incorporating this really pretty teal color into my decor. I'm actually going to add a teal blanket to the ottoman area. I feel like it goes so well with the burnt orange. I've always kind of gravitated toward this color scheme. And then I'm going to go in with this wooden tray just to bring a little bit of decor onto this ottoman, make it feel a little bit more festive. This is probably one of my favorite fall scents from Bath & Body Works. I just found it last year. The container is gorgeous, the smell is amazing, and I feel like sometimes scents can bring us back to memories, and something about this smell just reminds me of childhood. I don't know if it's a smell of fall, but it just smells amazing, and I love candles not only for the ambience, but just the memories they bring when you light them. I really love how the room's coming together. I think the bookshelves tie in really well to the mantle and the pillows and the throws that I've used. It definitely feels very rustic and traditional to me, and I'm just loving being in this space right now. I have this little table back in the corner, and I wanted to add a little something to it just to continue the decor throughout the whole space. So I am going to go in with my amber jug and then just some of this pampas grass that I have. I ended up printing off a picture of me and Holstein for this frame. I love this picture of him. He's so cute and fluffy, and I love adding personal photos to our space, but I feel like they look a lot more elegant and classy when they're in the black and white, and it just smells and looks very fall-like to me. I did want to show you guys a different arrangement with the ottoman and see what you like better. Of course, Holstein's still kind of snoozing on the couch. It was so cute. I gave him a treat, and I think he was scared that he might lose it or forget where it was, so he had to have it right by him when he was sleeping, and I thought it was just so adorable. So you guys will have to give me your input on this. I have the ottoman pushed off to the side here. I love that the space feels a little bit more open, and then this is when I just have it right in the middle. I'm not sure which one I prefer more, so leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it for you all, and I feel like everything looks really festive for fall. Make sure your notification bells are on and you're subscribed. I'm doing a really fun collab with my sweet friend this Wednesday at 10 a.m. and I would love for you guys to be there. So until the next video, friends, take care. God bless. Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel and another fall decorate with me video. I am so excited to be decorating the entryway in today's video, and I thought I would give a little overview of the space. I typically always have these lamps on my glass console table. I love the ambience that they bring to the space, and then I have this cute little bench kind of tucked right into this corner with this metal and kind of wooden distressed wall art that I love to decorate for seasonally. I did want to take a moment to introduce my sweet friend Marie, who I am collabing with today, and I'll just let her explain a little bit more about her channel, and I know you guys will love her.
Hey y'all, my name is Marie. I'm a wife and a mom of 4 from Georgia. I create content about homemaking, decorating, cleaning, recipes, lots of dinner ideas, and motherhood motivation. I love using this platform to connect with other women and mothers and making new friends. And I've been working hard to make my house a home since we moved in last September. I've made our new home such a cozy and inviting space, and I love to share my home with you all and inspire you each season. So head over to my channel after you watch this video today and make sure you say hi in the comments. I can't wait to meet you.
I know you guys are going to love Marie so much. She's just such a beautiful person inside and out. So head over to her channel and let her know that Rebecca sent you. But let's get into the decorating. I'm going to start with this gorgeous tray. I love the chevron detailing. And then I thought I would go in with this adorable little stool. I've had this for quite some time, but it's great to use as a little riser if you do need some height. And this wreath I've been using throughout my home this fall season. It's so wispy and pretty, and I really feel like it says fall and brings a lot of texture to a space. I always use lanterns in my fall decorating. I have these lanterns in gray, and then this year I was shopping and found them in black. They're from Cozines, which is a local nursery where I live, and they were actually on sale for 40% off, so I think they were $14.99 each, but they're so stunning and they look so realistic that at night it just really warms up the space. I purchased a lot of these velvet pumpkins last year from HomeSense, and they're a great layering piece. The stem is just so whimsy, and I love adding different textures when I'm using a lot of the same item. So I thought these little velvet pumpkins would look adorable on this tray, and I really wanted to fill in some of the space at the front. To bring in pop of that traditional orange color, I'm going to go in with these pumpkins from Dollar Tree. I love these. I probably bought 10 to 15 because I think they're so stunning, and they were only $1.50 each. And then to fill in a little bit more space, I have these picks from Michaels. I did buy these last year, but I believe I saw them again this year. If you guys are enjoying this video, I would love it if you would leave me a big thumbs up and a comment. It just helps me know what you guys are liking on my channel. But I think this tray is turning out super cute. It just says fall to me. I did want to bring in a little bit of a green element because I feel like it adds a little bit more of a natural feel to any kind of decor. So I had these adorable little green pumpkins. I think they were from Dollar Tree or Michaels. I've had them for a few years now, but I love the contrast of the green with the orange. To fill in a bit of space toward the back of my tray, I did have this hay husk, I think it's called, and I just placed that at the back. I feel like it brings a little bit more height and just helps fill in that empty space back there. This sign is a favorite of mine. It was from Michael's last year. I feel like it has a boho feel, but very traditional at the same time. I love to layer signs on top of my mirrors. I just feel like they add a little bit of height and make it feel a little bit more festive. And this one ties in perfectly with the orange and the more muted wood tones. I fell in love with this gorgeous pattern on this pillow from HomeSense, as well as the tassels. I thought it was so perfect for fall. I love to add a little bit of decor to the bottom of the console table just to cover my outlets, and I did buy another plush pumpkin pillow. I love it so much. I always browse the puppy aisle when I'm out shopping for new toys for Holstein. I saw this one, Pupper Spice and Everything Nice, and then it had the two little pumpkins. It was $9.99 for the set of 3, and I had to pick it up for him, and you can see he's just having the time of his life playing with these toys. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you love to buy seasonal little toys for your animals also. I have this little stool that I kind of keep in the front hall. I decided to layer a scarf over it to bring in a cozy factor. And then I have my hunter boots. I do wear these, but they also make a great decor piece. And then I also went in with this really pretty straw hat. We're going to go in now and decorate this little 3-tier stand. I've had this for quite a few years, and it's one of my favorite pieces to kind of decorate because it is so neutral. I'm adding this big wreath from Michael's, and then I found this adorable little print. I love the brown tones and the simplicity of the white pumpkins. I was shopping at the Dublin Mercantile and seen it on this tablescape, and I just thought it was so gorgeous. This is a matching stem to the wreath that I used underneath the lanterns, and I'm just kind of bending this and making it into a mini wreath. This was $9.99, and it's an easy way to kind of add some dimension and whimsy. Just take a stem and bend it, and you can kind of make it into a mini wreath. I love the look of tall candlesticks, but I feel like they're hard to have if they're not LED ones, just because you constantly have to be watching them then. These ones I did get off Amazon, and they have so many kinds you can get. These ones are so realistic with the flickering, so I love those. And moving on to the second shelf, I'm going to go in and add this basket that I thrifted for only a few dollars. And then I'm going to layer in some hay just to create a really whimsy fall-like vibe. You guys might have noticed as I'm decorating that I'm using a lot of similar pumpkins throughout the room as well as colors. And if you are trying to create a cohesive space, I feel like that's the best option. And it really does make everything look a little bit more elegant and put together. If you have watched any of my other fall videos, you'll notice that I'm using a lot of gold tones, warm creams and whites, greens, and then pops of wood tones. So that really does help create a really cohesive feel to the home. I would love to know in the comments if you guys have started your fall decorating. I know a lot of you said you were waiting till September 1st, but I cannot believe we're almost there. I definitely did go a little bit more neutral in the entryway, but I did add those pops of orange and green. The rest of my home, I would say, is quite traditional, and I love that. I really wanted to feel like fall in my home, so bringing those warm fall colors really helps achieve that. I absolutely love how this stand turned out. I think it's really inviting and brings a lot of warmth to the space. You guys will have to let me know if you like it also. I did feel like something was missing from this stand, and I remembered I had this garland. It has these adorable little pumpkins on it. It was from Michael's a few years ago, but I typically see this one every year. And just to bring a little bit more texture to this stand, I'm just going to kind of thread it in, and I feel like it just added that perfect little fall touch it needed. Moving over to our powder room door, I'm going to add this really pretty basket. It's so fun to add seasonal decor, and I'm going to add these little pickberries that I did get from Michael's last year. This sign from Michael's is one of my favorites, Gather with a Grateful Heart. It's such a perfect message for this time of year, and I love the warmth that it adds to this little space. And then on this wall embellishment, I'm going to keep it really simple and add this textured green wreath. Adding blankets to any space is a perfect way to make it feel really cozy and comforting. This one was from Winners. I love just the white and black design. And then this is a matching pillow to the one I used underneath my console table in that really muted orange. And I found this morning pumpkin sign at Michael's. And because we leave every morning to go to work, I thought it would work right here by the door. This would also look really cute in a bedroom. And then of course, Holstein's just getting comfy on this space because he loves blankets. I decided to keep it really simple on our coat hanger. I added this simple black and white scarf and then one of my favorite jean jackets. I thought I would add a few little touches of fall to our powder room that is just off the front entrance. It's looking pretty bland. This is kind of how it's looked all spring and summer. I haven't done too much to it, to be honest, but I thought if I just refreshed it with a few new things, it would give it a cozy feel for fall. I found these Rae Dunn hand towels. It came in a 2-pack for $14.99, and it's just a perfect little touch of fall with the pumpkin on it in that warm orange. And then I'm going to go in with my pumpkin pie wax melts. I love these. I found these at Michael's actually. They usually have a big selection of seasonal ones, and it was buy one get one free, so I did end up buying the pumpkin pie and the pumpkin vanilla latte. This pumpkin spice candle was so cute, and I have to admit it was the lid that kind of sold me. I thought it was absolutely adorable, and I always love having candles or wax melts, something going in this bathroom just to make it feel really inviting when we do have guests over. I also found this pumpkin jar at HomeSense. It was $7.99. I thought that was a great price for the size, and I really love that more muted orange tone. I couldn't resist getting this adorable pumpkin patch reed diffuser. I thought it was just so cute, and typically this dries up after a few weeks, but it definitely adds a really nice smell to this bathroom, and I love how just a few simple touches just really warmed up the space. You guys will have to let me know if you decorate your bathroom seasonally. I don't go all out by any means, but I think just adding a few touches makes the decor flow from room to room. I hope you guys have really enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun making it. I feel like everything looks really festive and warm and welcoming. I love all the ambient lighting and it just feels like fall in here and smells like fall. I had so much fun collaborating with Marie. I know you guys will love her channel so much. She's a great person with a heart of gold and she's such a good mama. So until the next video, friends, take care. God bless. Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here for another week of decorating. I did want to show you guys this gorgeous fall tree. The colors are so beautiful and the leaves are already changing on the trees here in Canada. The nights have definitely gotten cooler and it feels like fall is so close. As soon as the weather starts getting cooler, I love to burn my seasonal candles. I have a cinnamon spice vanilla candle burning from Bath and Body Works, and it smells amazing. And I thought I would put the kettle on and make a pumpkin hot chocolate. I would love to know in the comments if any of you have had any fall drinks yet or snacks. I've been craving pumpkin treats, so I definitely need to do some baking coming up. And I did pull out my fall mugs. I love this one, Happy Fall, y'all. And to me, drinks just taste better when you're drinking them out of a pretty mug. I did order this pumpkin pie hot chocolate from Amazon. I'd never tried it before, but it was super easy to make. You can use water or milk. I didn't have milk, so I just used water. And this tasted amazing. If you love pumpkin and chocolate, this is definitely like dessert in a cup, and it was so delicious, and it felt like fall. Now that I have my yummy drink and the house smells amazing, we're going to start fall decorating. All the decor that I'm showing here is decor that I've had for many years now, and I really wanted to utilize a lot of decor that I hadn't for a while. So I was going through my bins and came across a lot of these things that I love. So I thought I would use them to decorate this hall table. I found this off Marketplace for only $25 and I love it. And I have my little helper Holstein supervising me today. This little area in my hallway can be really tricky to decorate for because on this wall I have my thermostat, the light switches. There's just a lot of things to kind of work around, but I really wanted to make it cozy and just flow with the rest of the house. I have this autumn sign from Michaels, and I just thought the rustic orange color with the sage green was so perfect, and I love kind of the cheesy fall signs. I think they're so cute and they just say fall to me. This vase is one of my favorites. I love the simplicity of it with the chevron design in the light beige color. And I wanted to add some height with some floral picks. So I did have this gorgeous eucalyptus in my stash from Michaels. I love when they have the buy one, get one free deals on. So I always stock up. And this is just so easy to work with because you can bend the leaves. And I love using green with my fall decor. It just adds such a soft touch. And I typically never cut my stems just because I switch them from vase to vase. I just bend them, and that way you can utilize them throughout the home multiple times. I'm always looking for ways to add lighting to my space, especially in the fall. So I did find these lighted gold branches from Michaels last year when they had their big winter sale. I stocked up on quite a few of these. They just take batteries, and I set mine on a timer so they come on the same time every night when it's starting to get dark, and they just add such a pretty glow to the space. To bring more of a fall feel to this floral piece, I'm going to go in with this really muted brown and cream floral pick. I feel like it did need a little bit more of a warm tone added to it, so I love the addition of the brown. It's so nice to have a spot to put our keys on when we come home, or our wallets. This was only $5. I was really drawn to this shape. It almost looks a little bit vintage, and to make it feel a little bit more like fall, I'm going to add this cute little pumpkin. I love this color, and just the size of it works so well. To bring a little bit more warmth to this space, I wanted to add some wood tones, and I had these wooden beads. I'm not sure if people even use wooden beads as much in their home decor anymore, but I don't really follow trends. I kind of just decorate with things that make me happy, and I love to wrap beads around vases just for a little bit more visual interest. And then this pumpkin is so special. It was from my sister. It's full of pearls. It's a little bit glam, but I just thought this would be the perfect spot to display it. I felt like I needed a little bit more texture for the top of this table, so I went down to my stash. I found this garland. It has little mini white pumpkins and flowers, and the muted orange is so gorgeous. I feel like it's my favorite color for fall, and I feel like this added just that perfect little touch I needed. I love how the top of this table turned out. I think it just really says fall to me in the more muted tones, and it's rustic with a little bit of glam. So as I'm decorating, Holstein's kind of just watching me. He's been carrying his little pumpkins around since I picked those up for him, and I did share those on the last video, and I'm just giving him some cucumber. I'm trying to give him treats that are a little bit healthier, and he seems to really love cucumber. You guys will have to let me know if there's any other snacks I can feed Holstein. I know a lot of you mentioned green beans and just some various vegetables, but I'm trying to find him snacks that are low calorie, low sodium, just things that he can snack on. He likes a crunch, but that don't have a lot of calories. So let me know if you have any suggestions. Moving on to the bottom of this table, I had these book boxes. I got them last year at HomeSense, and they always have seasonal ones. These ones say grateful, thankful, and blessed, and I got them in 3 different sizes. You could definitely store things in here as well, but they're usually pretty inexpensive, and they fill a space really well. I did want to disguise the outlet down here because I'm not using it, and I thought these book boxes would look so pretty displayed down here. I have these beautiful corbels, or they could be bookends. I'm not sure. I'm using them kind of as bookends. They were $12.99 each. I love the detail on these. I think they're so stunning. I haven't used them for a while, but I was looking at all my decor and I spotted these and thought they would look so beautiful on this display. And then I'm just going to add a few little pumpkins to bring in a fall feel. I had so much fun decorating this little area. It's always fun to kind of use your imagination and use decor that you have in new ways. And I really love how it turned out. It really blends in so well with the rest of the decor that I've used. And you guys will have to stay tuned for my home tour. I have quite a few more videos coming for fall decorating, so I'm super excited. But until the next video, friends, take care. God bless. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here for another week of decorating, and I'm super excited because this week we're decorating the front porch for fall. This is just a little overview of what everything looks like with my summer decor. And then of course I have my handsome little helper Holstein. He just got a haircut, so he's not quite used to it. I thought I would just start off by showing you some of the decor that I did pick out for the front porch. I love the traditional fall colors, the burnt oranges, the burgundies. I just think they're so deep and rich and perfect for a fall front porch. I seem to always gravitate toward corn husks on my fall front porch. I feel like they're so autumnal and perfect for decorating with. I did pick up various mums in different colors and sizes. I love using mums. I didn't realize how many I had gotten until I kind of laid everything out. And then I also have an assortment of pumpkins in different colors and shapes, and I love the little mini pumpkins. This large wreath I've used probably for 4 years now. I love the size of it and the fall colors on it. I also have some garlands that I picked up from Michael's. And then a lot of this decor in this corner is items that I had in my garage from years past. I love just the apple baskets. I think they're so perfect for fall decorating. I love to put mums in them. And then I have these really cute scarecrows. I believe I got all these ones last year from Walmart. I did pick up this doormat this year. I love it, and Thanksgiving here in Canada is the beginning of October, so I thought it would be a great transition piece. And I've just cleared out all the summer decor, and it looks so bare now, but I'm so ready to make everything look really festive for fall. If you're new to my channel, we bought this house probably, it's going to be 8 years actually in December, which I cannot believe we've lived here this long. And one of the main reasons I love this model of home was because of the large front porch. I thought it would just be so perfect to decorate seasonally and just be able to sit out and really enjoy it. So that definitely drew us to this home, and I'm just spending a bit of time cleaning the porch up, getting rid of some of those dead leaves and getting everything all spruced up. I'm also going to wipe down the windows. They were looking a little bit grungy, and I just want everything to look nice and clean for our fall decor. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you like to decorate your porches for fall. To me, it's one of my favorite things to do. It feels like the kickoff for the fall season and all the fall fairs. I'm just so excited. And I'm going to start the decorating by laying down this rug. I did purchase this from Giant Tiger this summer, and I thought it would just look so pretty on the front porch just to bring in kind of a warm feel with the darker tones. And it was around $30, which is such a good price for the size of it. Because this porch is covered, I can put a lot of decor under here, which is nice. I don't have to worry about it getting damaged. And this little bistro set I probably had for 5 or 6 years now. It's in perfect condition. I do bring it in the winter, but I love this little area, and it's so nice to be able to sit out here in the morning and in the evening and enjoying a nice coffee. I don't know about you guys, but near the end of summer, sometimes I slack on my outdoor chores, and I hadn't wiped this table probably in a few weeks now, so it definitely needed a really good wipe down. It was pretty dirty, and as soon as I got all the main items out here, I did end up bringing Holstein out. He loves to sit in this chair and just kind of supervise the whole neighborhood. To bring in a little bit of richness, I did add this burgundy blanket. It was a thrift store find. I think it was only a few dollars, so I don't mind putting it outside. And then I'm going to go in with these garlands. I thought it would just look so beautiful to place them all around the door frame. You guys will have to let me know what the weather's like where you are. On the day that I'm decorating, it's around 18 degrees Celsius, which is the perfect fall day. It was just beautiful out, and it was kind of that gloomy, drizzly day that reminds me of fall and that I really enjoy this time of year. I did add some corn stalks to the front door. I did get these at Fall Harvest Farm, and they were $6 each, which was such a great price because they were so large. I'm getting so excited for fall fairs and going to the pumpkin patch. Just lots of fun fall activities that I look forward to every year. You guys will have to let me know what you're most looking forward to. And Thanksgiving is coming up in Canada. I can't believe that, but I'm going to go in with this gorgeous wreath now. I love the rustic touches with the pine cones, and the size of it is just perfect for this window. I thought it would be really pretty to add some twinkle lights to the front porch. That way in the evening, there's just some ambiance from the lights and it would look so beautiful from the road. So I did find these cute little solar lights at a store called Jisk in Canada. They were $9.99 and I got a pack of 100 and they are solar lights. So I'm just going to go around and wrap this around the garland. I won't show that all to you guys, but you'll have to wait till the end and see how it turns out. I thought these apple bushel baskets would be perfect just flanking the thankful doormat. I love these. My dad picked them up from an auction probably a few years ago, and I love to add mums to these. I think it's so gorgeous for fall. I did buy the majority of my fall decor from Fall Harvest Farms. I love visiting here, and this wagon last year it was full of pumpkins. This year it had mums in it. I think they're just so vibrant and gorgeous, and they even had some roosters here. And a big shout out to Josephine, who runs this store with her family. She's always so helpful, and I love coming and buying my seasonal decor here. These two little metal pumpkins I got from Dollar Tree probably 3 years ago, and I love adding these to the front porch. They're still in great condition, and I just think they add that perfect little festive touch right by the front door. I did want to add a few pumpkins flanking the apple baskets. I love this pale blue one. And then I'm also going to add a little gourd. I think gourds are so perfect for this time of year, and they had so many interesting colors and shapes to choose from, but they definitely say fall to me. You guys will have to let me know if you use gourds in your decor or if you have them in your area of the world. My mom always used them, so I love to. And then in this corner, I'm going to add a ladder. I love that it brings some height to this space. And then I'm going to go in with my corn bales. I love this little round one. I think it's so cute, and kind of just stack them up by the ladder. I never really used to decorate with scarecrows, and then I thought they just looked so cute, certain ones, and I did love these ones from Walmart, the little girl and boy, and I just thought they would look really cute kind of propped up on these hay bales. Next, I'm going to add this huge pumpkin. It was $8, and I love just the shape and size of it. This cute little peach pumpkin was one of my favorite finds, and I love the stem on this white one, so I'm going to add those to the top of my ladder. I can never resist getting these cute little hay bales. I think they're so perfect for adding onto ladders or just small spaces. And I'm just gonna go in and stack some pumpkins on here. And this little area turned out so cute. I feel like it's very festive. It says fall, and it's just the right amount of decor to accent the space. Of course, while I was decorating, Holstein was supervising. I thought he looked so adorable. And then I'm going to go in with these gorgeous deep orange pillows to the chairs, and I love that pop of orange they bring to the front porch. I had this little mini apple basket, so I definitely wanted to use this on my table. I feel like it ties into the ones that I use by the door and just brings a consistent feel to the decor on the porch. I did want to keep it really simple on this table with the mum, the scarecrow, and the pumpkin, but I love how this little area turned out also, and I feel like everything ties together so well with all the colors. I wanted some bigger mums to fill out these large pots that I have on the front porch, and I was at Costco shopping and they had huge ones on for $15.99 each, which I thought was such a great price, so I ended up picking up these two white ones. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you have a Costco where you live and if you have a membership. I love shopping at Costco. They always have really pretty seasonal decor, but I'm just pushing out these planters a little bit because I thought it would be nice to kind of widen the pathway to the front porch. Now that I've created a bit more space, I did want to go in with another set of mums. This is my favorite colored mum for fall. It always has been. I just think it's so gorgeous. And if you want your mums to last all season, you can buy them without them being flowered, and that way you can enjoy them all the way into October. And then I'm going to go in with a few more of these little mini hay bales, and I'm going to add some cute little pumpkins to them. Next, I'm going to go in with my burgundy mums, and I love just the color combination of the white, that really pretty rust color, and then the burgundy. And then on the bottom, I'm going to add 2 big orange pumpkins. I did have a few little extra pumpkins and gourds and I wanted to use them, so I'm kind of just going in right now and filling in some spaces. And I really like a full look. It feels very festive to me, so I added the rest of my gourds and mini pumpkins, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I did have 2 more packs of the solar lights. I did let them charge all day, and you can also put a battery in them if you're not able to charge them. But I'm just going to go along each side and wrap everything in these twinkle lights, and I cannot wait for you guys to see how they look at night. I think everything looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving the color combos that I chose, just the whites with the rich colors of fall. But I did want to add a few more corn stalks to my white pillars at the front. So I typically just secure these with twine and they last all season long. I think this is definitely one of my favorite porches that I've ever put together. It's so festive and bright, and it just says fall to me. The weather was just so gloomy and everything just made it feel extra special and like a fall day. So I'm going to savor every chance I get to sit out here and read my book and drink a coffee and just take advantage of the fall season because I feel like it doesn't last long enough. I don't know about you guys, but it truly is my favorite time of the year. You guys will have to stay all the way to the end to see how everything looks in the evening. It's definitely my favorite. It looks so pretty. But if you enjoyed today's video, I would love it if you would leave me a like and a comment. It truly means so much, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and your support and love just means the world to me. I would also love to know what your favorite area of the front porch was and what your color scheme is if you do decorate outside. And I truly did enjoy decorating this porch so much, from going to pick out the mums and the pumpkins to putting everything together. And this is a little night clip of everything. I'd only had it charged for about 1 day, so I feel like they'll be a little bit brighter once I charge them a bit longer. But I love this, and it looks so gorgeous from the street. I hope you guys really enjoyed everything. Until the next video, friends, take care. God bless.